Hi, welcome to the session JavaScript Unknown Facts. Today we are going to talk about some weird parts in JavaScript when we're making use of a Boolean data type. So we know that Boolean is a primitive types, but in JavaScript we have an object wrapper for this Boolean primitive type also. Let me show an example. So this is an example for Boolean primitive type. So you can able to see the value of a primitive type by just making use of that variable name here, and you can able to see the value. Same way there is an alternative syntax for object boolean also. So I am trying to create a boolean object where you can able to see, and this is an alternative for a primitive type. So this boolean will act as an object. So to retrieve the value, so what you should do is just access the variable and you should use the value of property. Then only you can able to see the value inside this object. If you're directly seeing the object bool, what you can able to see is it will just show as this is an object, and you can able to see some system inbuilt in property for it. This is the primitive value. So what you can able to see here is, so this is an object of a boolean and it is a wrapper for your primitive type. So that is what you can able to see here. Okay, now what is the problem we will face when you're making use of the object boolean type is, let me tell you. See, consider this example here. So in this case, if you are making use of a normal boolean primitive types, it will execute like as in the false statement. Though a equal to 5 and b equal to 6, the a and 5 is not equal, so it's coming into the false statement. See here, what happened is like in the third line, I have created a boolean object for you, and if you're using the same syntax, or if you're practicing the same syntax as the boolean primitive types, will be in a problem. I'm just trying to execute this program, and you can able to see here this object. When we're making use of object boolean, then it is coming into the true statement, but if you're using the normal primitive types, it is coming into the false statement. So what's the problem here is, as I said, the result is an object, so you should not use the same syntax for making the if statements or any conditional statements. So what you have to do is, so you have to use the object dot value of, and then you should proceed with your conditional statement. Whatever you want, you can able to go with it. If you're doing like this, now what happen is like, sorry, I have to make this as a value of. So if you're doing like this, then this program will work like a charm. So now it will come into the false statement. So you have to be aware of it. Like when you're making use of a boolean object, you should definitely make use of value of. If you're not using a value of in the boolean object, then you will be get into the trouble. Thanks for watching.